Hello again, everyone. Hello, Michael. Welcome back. Just had lunch not too long ago, so yeah. Kind of feeling a bit full from that. But yes, we are continuing the story quests. Oh, I forgot to unmute the game.
Blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then poof! It's now flying away.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I was thinking about fighting that Dendro Cube for Ascension materials, but whatever. Character quests. Hang on, how many more are there? Where am I in the list? I got Hu Tao next. I'm looking forward to that one. I want to try her out. And then the Raiden Shogun afterwards. And then these three. Then Raiden Shogun again. Oh, I can't do Yalans yet because I haven't finished the chasm. I'll get there eventually. TM. Dot TM. TM. Behold.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but
We'd like to borrow a sensor and some lamps.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
Excuse me?
we know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
How do you know?
How'd you know that?
The look of surprise on her face. A woman of few words.
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect.
It's a bit beat up.
Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case.
Something on your mind?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Wait, I'm taking this entire thing?
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Feckin'... We picked up this entire thing. Hang on. This chonky ass thing. We just picked it up and went off with it. Alright, Nahida, let's do some labor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we?
What happened to him?
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here.
I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
The statue.
It's that guy's voice! Hello? Where are you?
'Tis a ghost.
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
You're a ghost? So you're...
I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle.
a junior Yaksha.
Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
How does he know? Well, he's a well, perhaps he knows what happens to the what happened to the others, and that Shao is the only one left.
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering.
Unfortunately.
I am truly ashamed.
Ashamed?
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
That's the first I've heard of that referred to as a selfish indulgence.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
We will.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha.
We will.
We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Yeah. Grilled tickerfish, he said. Talk to Shao. Okay. Where is he? Is there really no way? Alright, I guess we're jumping off the Jade Chamber. You can hear the pitter-patter of feet. Can you hear the jingle? What? Jingle? What jingle? Alright, hang on. Let me go back up. Let's see. I was closest around here. Alright. He's right below me. Let me recover stamina first. I don't know if I heard it.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual?
Yeah.
This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
We got them from a yaksha named Pervases.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler.
Still though. Jingle, the jingle. I was listening as close as I could, but I didn't really hear anything. Either that or, I don't know, maybe it was my imagination or what. Mostly I just heard the sound of free fall.
There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Alright, do we have a bow character? No, I don't have a bow character currently. Crap.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole.
Challenges? Which challenges?
Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other
Understood.
questions, let us begin.
Okay, I need to get a bow character.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Also, what challenges are you referring to?
Together.
You talking about this? Raiden comes out next update? Both? Yeah, I can't exactly start this because I know I can start it, but I don't want to start it. I still got 2 weeks. Although, I may do the quick start anyway.
That's better than one. Then we meditate. Ugh. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Doing both events so you can get Dory because I'm not doing the story on mobile. I only play Genshin on PC. There's no way I can do anything that I do on mobile. fighting on mobile and clearing domains?
It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right? We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
How do you do it for so long? Wait, what? You
Close
talking
enough.
to Michael?
Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Yeah, I have never played this on mobile, and I will never continue to never play it on mobile.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead. We summoned your spirit forth with an Adepti art.
An Adepti art? You dare don the guise of an Adeptus in one's presence. But as for the matter of one's present location, one could have sworn that one was dozing off to sleep at Wangshu Inn not a moment ago. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an Adeptus such as oneself.
This guy.
One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Oh, you're not dreaming.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Gotcha.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's happening? Is this really not a dream? Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
So, do you believe us now?
Yes, I do. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an Adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Can you not play Genshin on a Mac or something? Is it not supported, or is it just more difficult? Am I missing something?
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
Conqueror of Demons.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Apparently.
Yes, Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons.
I bet you Xiao's just like, oh god, another fanboy.
I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
He's just done with this dude.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
Oh,
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore.
and if he does, we can go back there and punch him.
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Huh? It says there's a Geoculus right here? I don't see it.
Gotta smile for the fans.
Oh, how did I not see that? Hang on, I want to switch back to Kokumi.
We'll need a strategy.
There are 4 torches in here. Alright, gotta switch out someone. Alright, gotta switch you out real quick. Behold, the destroyer of worlds!
Gotta smile for the fans.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
I would not have seen that. That was pretty well covered.
Where are we dancing today?
Gotta smile for the fans.
Yeah, I would not have noticed that opening. Alright. To the inn! And get a sip of my root beer.
Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask?
Yeah, him.
He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An.
That's a really normal name.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Obviously you.
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
Let's see here. By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked upon my journey of self-improvement. I regret I cannot apologize in person. Hope you'll forgive me. Since the Conqueror of Demons appeared to me in a dream, that was not a dream. Do we have to beat you up again? Not slipped. Fulfill my vow. Deceived you to exploit the hopes and dreams of my believers. Blah blah blah. Shoulder the desires of blah blah. Wearing his mask. False Adeptus. I always wear a mask. Own ugliness. What it really means to be an Adeptus. Atone for my sins. Please take the sigil of permission.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
All thanks to Xiao.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
He's on the roof, I think.
Let's guess where you're from.
Okay, which way up? Which way up? Let's go. Wait. Let's go. Now, how do I get up there? Ooh. Chest.
Find anything you like?
Wait, did I miss him somewhere? Wait, lower? Oh, here he is.
Ah, there you are!
Time to speedrun the first event? Alright, good luck, and may the force be with you.
We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao.
Then finish room battles?
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
Oh yeah, we should bring some back to that statue of his.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
At any rate, Omega, good luck with that. Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
We'll leave you be then.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
Still going on with that. Oh, is that the end to the quest line?
Straight on in.
Let's guess where you're from.
Alright, next one. Ah, these. Lots of these. But I'm interested in this.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Oh, I can see it from here. Wuwang Hill. Wait, not that one. That one's right next to Ocean. This one? Swim.
about this.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Not that Paimon's scared or anything. Just, concerned for your safety.
Uh-huh, sure.
It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
Oh,
Ah! Quick, do something!
Didn't you say you weren't scared?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
who are you?
I'm a traveler.
Traveler? Are you from one of the other nations? No, I've never seen your kind of attire before. Could it be that you traveled from the other side?
We're not a ghost.
I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
But you're kind of terrifying. Did I scare him?
Yep. You should leave the introductions to Paimon. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
You sound like you're an alien. Like, we come in peace. Take us to your leader.
Gods protect me!
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand.
We're not gonna kill you. Jeez.
Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen. Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Like... Ah. There she is. I wonder when her next rerun is gonna be.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah. We're not dead. Or dying.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
How old are you?
Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
Trifling
A
matters?
satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
I don't think we fall into the client category.
Yeah. If we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
She's just a living skin suit? What?
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Are her eyes always like that?
Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
Does anyone else... Does anyone ever acknowledge that fact? She looks like she's super excited, like all the time. It's like, ooh!
But be sure to book the right date.
Sparkle,
Pro
sparkle.
tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, If you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Okay, I swear to God, she's creepy. This talk, it's like ominous. It's like, oh yeah. The way... Huh? Did I miss something? You forgot she said that? Fish, please do come talk it over. I hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes. What, she's gonna kill us so that it happens?
Whoa! Slow down! That's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
Is everyone at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a weirdo?
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
What's the saying? If it isn't the kettle calling the pot black or something like that.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
I'm here on an adventure.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
Indeed.
Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
What do you mean by that? Wood?
Wood? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm with Paimon. The hell?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked.
Of course. Only just thought of
Oh,
it.
take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
How subtle of you.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
What's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Yeah, join my team for free.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
Oh boy.
When did we become your assistants? Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
Okay, I was just waiting for the dialogue to finish. To the Adventurers Guild! Away! Onwards. Oh boy, here they are.
Ugh, you again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Just hear her out.
Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order.
Jeez. The way she's so, like, just kind of nonchalant businesswoman. Just dealing with this.
That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
Well, she's enthusiastic about her work. You can say that much.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think?
Now that I think about it, I swear I've heard her voice before.
Just
I need to look
about
up her
it.
VA.
An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Still, the way you're going about this...
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context.
Yeah.
Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place.
I mean, fair enough.
It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Jesus. These are adventurers, not soldiers.
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
Another? Another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, this will get us nowhere.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Alright, it's this way. This way? Oh, over here. Wait. How have I not noticed that?
Find anything you like?
How did I not notice that?
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
Promotional materials? Jesus.
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
But how effective is it, though? I mean...
Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek.
Remember to hydrate, everyone.
Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
Jesus. Well, she's, dedicated to her work, that's for sure.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer? Didn't you say the wooden tiles should be blank?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
Well, how many other funeral parlors are there in the city? If you're the only one, then all the business should be yours.
Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
Well, the funeral parlor is not exactly like a normal shop. People don't go around looking for coffins all the time.
Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors.
And that is...
So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Buy one get one free what? Coffins?
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course.
A coffin.
They may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
I don't know what to say to that.
Alright, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
Okay, I seriously gotta look up her VA. Hang on.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right?
No, I don't think that's what he's getting at.
It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair.
Let's see here. Hutao ENVA. Brianna Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker? Say feckin' what now? Oh.
Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
Oh boy.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Again. Again, in all caps. Oh yeah. We kinda do, don't we? There was that thing with Child and his brother. And then Zhongli part 1 and 2. Xiao. Yeah, we're just kinda unlucky, I guess. Alright, hang on. I'm looking up Hu Tao's VA right now. Her English VA. It seems she's voiced quite a few characters in many different anime series. Oh, and also some games. Live action appearances. English dubbing performances in video games. I don't see Genshin Impact on here yet. Oh yeah, there it is. Hu Tao. I don't watch dubs, so I don't think I would have heard her in any of these dubs. I don't play any of these games she's in, so yeah. I swear to God, she sounds familiar though, even though somehow I haven't seen or played any of the things she's in. Continuing.
The way we're wording this lacks warmth and sincerity. If we're content to settle for just seeing people off, how can we give them a sense of really having gained something?
Gained? What?
But that's a tough feeling to convey in this industry.
Seriously?
Precisely the problem. If we can't get that feeling across, then how will we get return clients?
How? What do you mean, return clients? Once a client's gone, they're gone. You get new clients, but you don't get return clients.
Return clients?
What, do you expect them to come back to life and die again? Also, she has rather long hair. I never thought about that. Like, it's down to her butt. And it's kind of tied up as well. So if she really let her hair down, it's like down to her knees.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together.
Yeah.
Two heads are better than one.
Yeah. What's on my mind is the length of Hu Tao's hair.
You must be the director's new hires.
More like forced volunteers.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk.
We've killed 2 sea monsters.
The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Wait, is that another chest in the background? How am I missing all of these?
Tactful?
How am I missing these?
Find anything you like?
Wooden tiles. All the tiles should be blank. The special offer. Oh, the door. Oh yeah, you're doing those event things. Average 5.5 minutes per run. So doing the math.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
She's been standing here this entire time. You're really speedrunning this, aren't you?
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy 1, get 1 free. Buy 2, get 3 free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
500 and 2,000 for free. What, you planning on starting a war or something?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Alright, who versus who? I want to be able to place my bets.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, director.
Why did you sign up for this job, dude? Murdering samurais and miniatures.
Poor guy's giving up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
Oh boy.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that! It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
For the moment. What, do you expect ghosts to come out later? Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is.
Well, when it involves being stabbed by demons, it is?
What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits.
Well, those are involved sometimes.
Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
But I've seen a ghost.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Yeah, like your fucking soul after she hires you.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
I've yet to see the funny side.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. Alright, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
If you say so.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Alright, here we go. Jeez. This guy? Quote unquote Little Wu.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains?
Yeah, you hear that she's from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, and then she asks you, how are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? Yeah, that would kind of make me unsettled.
You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
My god, the way she talks, it's so menacing.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
I
I'm
mean,
convinced it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Yeah. Maybe have someone like a pharmacist say that. Like someone from Boo Boo Pharmacy. If they said that, you probably wouldn't be as worried. But if it's someone from the funeral parlor, they're probably going to be a bit on edge. Wait, where are they? Is it down or up? Higher. Ah, this guy.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Yeah.
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
Yeah, does it?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
No wonder everyone's creeped out by her.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
Probably not the first time people have done that.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving.
This bitch insane, like, bruh.
But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
There's no persuading them.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Enough business development, please. Help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development?
That's what it seemed like to us.
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
I'm with Paimon on this one.
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
Mostly because all you think of is letting Chi-Chi die. Oh yeah, I remember now. In Chi-Chi's, like, voice lines, she describes Hu Tao as having a very punchable face.
I was helping to find somebody for Meng. You remember Big G?
Rings a bell.
As it turns out, the Big G that Meng is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Apologies for the vulgar language. Don't worry about it. Just no racial or sexual slurs.
The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly.
Hate people trying to hurt Chi-Chi. Well, a lot of that already happened. I mean, she is dead. I mean, undead.
So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
If that was stopping for a quick chat.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people, or...?
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
She is anything but.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Yeah, I also noticed all the rings. What's up with that? She wears a lot of rings. Alright, let's just jump back here. Whoosh. What up?
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
Yeah.
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wulong Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there.
You remember this now? Gonna fucking cry again.
Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Ah.
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wulong Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
Sounds like a tall story. That kind of thing doesn't happen.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
What, he's working for free? Well, working for you in exchange for this.
And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever. Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wulong Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Indeed.
My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wulong Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
Pretty quick with that answer there, Hu Tao.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end!
420 coffins.
The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wulong Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me! I beg you! I'm too young to die!
Calm the feck down.
All right, don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
The look on her face.
Please help me! I don't want to die!
Like I said before, calm the feck down.
Don't worry. The director is highly skilled. She'll help you find a way.
Go to the exorcism site. I guess we can just walk. This way. Let's go. One-third of the last challenge complete, 2 more to go. Has it been 30 minutes? That's how long you said it would take. Who are you? It's been 29. You said it would take 30-something minutes. Wait, there's a quest up here?
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Yeah. What?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
So, why are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them.
But then again, you have to wait for slow loading screens.
Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible.
So you need closer to 13 more? Wow, is it that slow? 42.5 minutes is the max.
And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
How old are you, Paimon? Isn't it better to tell people the truth?
You're onto something. After all, we're only afraid of what we don't know.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Okay.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that that it's a curse.
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Just some bits and pieces.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered.
I see.
That resentment turned into
Oh,
a
yeah.
pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods.
Oh yeah, I think some of this was mentioned in Shao's quest.
The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
So that's what you meant by guarding the border?
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop.
A while later?
Ah, you're finally here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
You failed to mention we'd need to fight.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Alright, we got a god on our team.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
She might look like a weirdo. Even her own employee.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
Different for sure.
All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Alright.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Let's go.
Share my knowledge. Hey!
I'm counting on you!
I see everything.
Oh.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
You've been pranked.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
You're not you don't have enough vitamin C in your diet.
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah. Eat some more oranges.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
2 out of 3. All right, one more.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed.
Why do you say that?
He found us first.
Huh?
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
Big quote unquote G.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
He did mention... Mung did mention that he died a while back, so...
Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Largest at the time, or the leader. Alright, back to the city. Onward. Is this person always here? Watching this cat?
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
70 more polls for guaranteed pity? I didn't expect to stumble upon Big G just like that either.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Okay.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Okay.
It must have been poor Luocheng that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why didn't you come looking for Mung sooner?
Yeah, Hu Tao and Mung were searching for you all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Fair enough.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
Wow.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I can't.
Because...
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Scared of heights as well.
That's right, yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
So, poor sense of direction and afraid of heights.
You haven't changed a bit. ...
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
Aw.
Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
Okay.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Okay.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
I guess. Alright, come on, Nahida. We got keepsakes to collect.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Meng said that he's an old friend of yours.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
To put it mildly.
But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
A bit on the nose there.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
Damn. Well, wasn't expecting that.
I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
I'm sure I have some on hand.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find some.
I got 23. Oh, I need to get more.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Thank you kindly.
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
Guess? Good hunch. He's gone. Maybe he's the ghost. Emergency meeting? Eh. Kitty. Hang on, I know Nahida's E works on people. Like, it'll reveal their inner thoughts and stuff. No? Nothing? Really? None of them? Does it only work on people from Sumeru? Alright. Hello there.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
We're not here about that.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
Done? Good job.
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently.
So, how long did it take in the end? Exactly 40 minutes later.
It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident.
Yeah.
But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know.
You've been using my stream as a timer? 40 minutes later. So your original estimate was, what, like 38 minutes? And then your highest estimate is 42. So, smack dab in the middle.
So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Alright, one more. Let's go. Whoosh. Wait, higher? Higher? On top of the overpass? Alright, hang on. Alright, can I climb up there? Here we are.
Huh? You're all here.
You think you can get easily get more than enough primos if writing comes out, haven't progressed in the story for 3 months, haven't explored at all, or unlocked waypoints in Subaru?
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to.
Imagine
now,
the
home
primos.
is wherever friends are.
I mean, might not be as much as you're thinking. Easily got 100 pulls worth? Jeez.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes?
Indeed they have.
I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
You also have other region stuff. Alright, here we go. Oh, what's happening here? Ladies' man, perhaps? Maybe I can get higher. Yes, I can. Also a shit ton of quests. Ah.
Hi! We're here to pick up the prostrate shards for Sansa.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are in the register. No problem.
Summer break is coming up.
The Plostrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sansa was talking about. Let's head back.
By the power of teleport. By the time summer break happens, the new update will be out. Remind me, what's coming out in 3.3? 3.4? Whose banner is running? I know, Scaramouche is becoming playable. At some point.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that event, I think.
No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
3.3? Alright. I wonder what else is coming out.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well.
The card game? Oh yeah, that genius invocation thing.
And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they'll ever make like a physical copy, because I feel like they would sell like hotcakes if that ever happened. I need to dust my computer at some point. Alright, where are they? Yeah, if they sold physical copies of that stuff, dude, they would make so much money. Like, already I can see, like, the streamers doing, you know, Genshin pack openings. Probably competitive, primos for top players. I just like collecting things. I don't really give a shit about, you know, the... I never really cared about, like, the gameplay of TCGs. I just like collecting the stuff because it looks kind of cool. Alright, we're here.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
Could be a good thing?
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect.
Demon King Paimon.
Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
I can't tell if you're serious anymore.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
Possessor of the ability to control time, which is exactly what both What? Both Paimons? The feck are you on about?
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
Paimon the Demon King and Paimon from Genshin.
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared. But like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
I think the name signifies the fact that Paimon isn't unassuming but much worse than expected, like the final boss. Oh, here? This way. This way? This way. Pyro, huh? Well, I mean, Hu Tao's gonna be there, so... Wait, everyone... Oh, I just realized. If I use this team, everyone has to be Hydro or Dendro. Alright. The usual suspects it is.
Wow! What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Okay, hang on. Level 61. Staff of Homa. 4-piece Braveheart. Why Braveheart? When in doubt, bombs. What is this trial, Hu Tao? Oh, right, this thing.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Kill it with fire, keep it away from me. Alright, here we go. Zoom out a bit.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
Yeah.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Nice. Alright, let's go.
Out of the frying pan, into the
Go,
fire.
Global. No, not you. You. Ah, damn it. Oh, any loot while I'm here? When in doubt, explosives.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
I'm in the right spot, right? Hang on. Did I already do this or something? What? Oh. Am I doing something wrong? What am I missing? There. Jeez. Well, not too much. Take a closer look at these talents. When that crit rate increased by 12% for 8 seconds. Equal to or less than pyro damage bonus 33%. International Children's Day? Sounds familiar actually, but I can't put my finger on it. Alright, this way now. Oh, that door. Onwards. Today? Huh. Oh. Oh, this. I've heard about this.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
I know what to do. Alright, nothing like going for a nice swim between the border of life and death. Oh yeah, Hu Tao's on life support. Aw, no loot. Wait, which way? Am I supposed to go this way again?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
No. Nope.
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Alright, here we go. Cannonball! No cannonball? I wanted to do a cannonball. Yeah. Nope, no cannonball. I know the small characters can do cannonballs. I guess that was too high up. Hooray! Personally, I do not like having my HP so
Welcome
low.
to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead.
My first instinct is to keep HP as high as
So feel free to have a
possible.
look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Are you clients? Apologies, this is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
I would imagine not. Who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Okay, Ju Ming.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I.
He's rather chipper about someone who just died.
I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
Is that how ghosts sound?
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Just normal conversations between the dead. Oh?
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Oh. There goes the memory.
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
I mean, we can just ask him. He's still right here.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern rite the 5 of us spent together.
Before his death, I'm assuming.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
They've come true. We can prove it to you.
Yes, each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Talk to Hu Tao while the others are reminiscing. Am I missing anyone? No, I talked to all the ghosts.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Don't you need to guard the border?
Monks already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead.
Lunatics?
By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Okay. The fade to black kind of freaked me out for a second.
The previous directors all love to tell this one too, although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best.
If you say so.
What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Maybe it's for the better.
We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Perhaps we should. Oh. I think that's everything. Second sacrificial sword, okay. Goodbye, realm of the dead. Finally complete.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me.
Give one to Kazuha now, or just keep Iron Sting?
Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
God, he's so bright.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Okay, that's just a straight up death threat.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Alright, that's a straight up death threat.
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Sounds like a character from Raising of the Shield Hero. Go check her. Go Google her. Maybe you can find out.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
Rising of the Shield Hero? Go check.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Jeez, like a straight up Batman maneuver right there. Just disappears as he pans, as the camera pans around.
He's gone then.
Sacrificial greatsword.
I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the Lantern Rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
You still have a lot ahead of you.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
I feel like I would react the same way.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
Think your brain malfunctions. Malfunctioned. What? What?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
Time for husk grinding. Hope get Noel stuff. Ah.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems like you really like your job.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living.
Smug Hu Tao is such a mood.
But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
She's gone, but he's still here. How you doing?
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity and stay a bit longer. The director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good. A new life awaits me.
Alright, on to the next. Who's next? Okay, Raiden. After which I can unlock these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests. To Inazuma. A whole 6 kilometers away. Huh? The statue. Is that Toma?
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
What a coincidence.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Oh yeah, that.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Sounds like you're having some trouble?
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Ah.
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I hear that storm represents the Shogun's will.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
Ooh.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Are you really scared of her?
Nuh-uh! She lost to us. Paimon's not scared. Why would Paimon be scared? Paimon's just, a little concerned that she might be angry. Yeah, that's all. Just a little concerned.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign.
Well, yeah, he's gone, quote unquote.
A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
There must be a reason for the change in the storm.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
What? What? What did I do? Yes? You there, sitting in the back. Got a perfect piece for a goblet that would work on Noel, but the main stat... Hydro damage! Oh. The one time you don't need it. Oh. Yes, a perfect artifact, aside from the fact that the main stat is hydro damage.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Okay.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
I see.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now...
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time. I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns.
Older
the Kujo
brother.
clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
Teppei could have done 100 times better than Ippei. Oh, poor Teppei.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Yeah, I remember Teppei. I did the story.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
You miss him? So cheery and happy? Oh yeah, he was so excited.
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we could invite her out for a while?
You can actually do that?
We have connections.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Honestly want him to be a playable character. Teppei? I mean...
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
Again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Oh my god, speaking of Yai Miko. Exactly.
Your master shouldn't blame himself so much. Anyone else in his position would find it just as difficult to deal with.
Exactly. He puts far too much pressure on himself. The Kujo clan's future isn't looking bright.
Speaking of Yai Miko, how many days left? 4 days, 20 hours. The only bitch the lesbian Shogun likes. Away! Oh, Miko!
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes, I was.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you? Still, your answer has put me in a good mood.
For 2020, what? Yeah? Wait, what are you talking about? Your eyes? What? The one thing you possess. Oh, still. Yai Miko, next banner, few more days.
So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
Oh, the banner. I didn't notice. All I saw was, like, 4 days, 20 hours. The Tenryou Commission also needs her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
That's hard to believe.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Oh dear.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
X to doubt.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
I don't believe you.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
All the more reason to go check on her.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
But let me guess, you can't leave.
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for A.
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
But of course. What else does she have to say?
She spends all her time alone. Having a visitor once in a while can't do any harm. As the one who shook eternity, you are her potential for change.
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Look at the damn thing.
Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Feel free to check with her.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
Oh, hang on.
Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful, and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Hi.
How did you get in?
Miko gave us a pass.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
We're not trespassers.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means.
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Forbidden? Why?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppets really need rest and relaxation?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing.
Apparently.
But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Everyone's worried and wants to see you.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
Incapable?
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Have you malfunctioned?
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Oh boy. Warp. Oh boy, last time I was here.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
Huh, it's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Family-friendly Christian kitchen impact stream. I don't know about family-friendly or Christian.
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Besides pacing back and forth.
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what she meant by forbidden.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time.
How much time?
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
So... you just... So... she's disabled the puppet's functions while she's doing some reprogramming.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Paimon really just said that, turning it off and on again. Oh god.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You are so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
Unforeseen circumstances? Like what, us?
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled!
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Well, you haven't left the damn building in forever.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Yeah, good idea.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up over nothing.
Don't look at me like that.
I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
The look on her face.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions.
Such as...
But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Come with us. Get a change of pace.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
You haven't left in a long time, I'll bet.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Oh boy. She's been in here for a long time.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Alright, let's go, Klee. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now we got two gods. Coming through. I forgot, it's this way. Family friendly, my ass.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
How often do you leave the palace?
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
Damn. This bitch is a shut-in.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
Oh, thanks for the lurk. You do what you need to do.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about.
I don't know if she's fangirling right now or what.
Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
I've never seen the Almighty Shogun so close up before. My mind's gone completely blank. I don't know what I should be doing. Gosh, it really is the Shogun. I thought I must be seeing things. I do hope I didn't say anything untoward.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Either. Oh yeah.
People seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
What's the occasion? I can't believe the Shogun is here in the flesh. I must remember to breathe.
Don't be nervous, it's just a normal day.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the Almighty Shogun.
That's the Almighty Shogun. Where's my camera? I need to get a picture. Wait, but is it okay to take a photo without permission? Especially when it's the Shogun. No, I'd better not.
This is why we call our Shogun Almighty. She just exudes majesty. It's palpable even from over here. I knew she couldn't be ill. Not our wise and powerful Shogun. No way.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today.
Yes, and so is everyone else. Their pace has suddenly changed with her around.
Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
Yeah, a bit.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Specialty, you say? Ah, goddamn it, I need to clean up my mouse and shit.
You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
One dango milk later.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I guess you can put like a little sign that says approved by the almighty Shogun.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Everyone is so nervous around her.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Is that an abuse of power?
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
So you like sweet things?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
Oh, that.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure thing.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Which way? Onwards. Oh, there are more Sakura around here. I need to grab those later. Alright, here.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
I demand all your hentai.
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
Everyone is so nervous.
She just wants to browse your books.
The look on her face.
The almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yep.
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous.
Well, okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
Saleable? Sellable?
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, why the hell are titles so long now? Like every new series, every new anime, manga, series, any kind of series, is just, the title is so long. What happened to fecking Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, One Punch Man? Dragon Ball Z, Digimon, I don't know, feckin' hell, Pokemon. What happened to, like, you know, a few words at most? I mean, One Punch Man, short, sweet, to the point. Why are all of these so long? And it's rather comprehensive as well. Just why? Jesus.
It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Man, she really is a shut-in.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Liyue martial arts story. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. Again. These titles, so long. Martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. Protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, gets caught up in the gang violence because of martial arts ability. Protagonist never joins any faction, constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene, stuck in the middle of it all the while clinging to becoming a novelist.
Strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
The protagonist has an admirable will.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. What? The protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover he has become the Raiden Shogun. Ooh. Prior to this event, protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone. After becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. Appeal of this is euphoria going from powerlessness to omnipotence, protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Daily life romance story. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. Love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Isn't it always like that? Every harem series? It's like just a super average guy and then all these beautiful women. Chronological account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. Writing is solid, prose is elegant. Author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood!
I hope the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
Isn't that what we all wish?
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Fair point.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Oh, she's standing over here. Hello, I am also a god. Although I am shorter than you.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
The martial arts story.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
This is not an actual tale.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
Just like that.
A doesn't supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
We only showed her one.
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time.
Eternal? I don't think eternal quite relates to unchanging.
But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
I mean, surely.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Oh boy, she really is shut-in.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Alright, let's go.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Yep.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
How so?
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Try graceful and dignified.
Okay, I'll try that.
I like it.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Okay, that's zoom. Ah, there we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a good shot. Hang on. I'm not a photographer. How do I do this? Can I adjust the camera like by super exact? Can I adjust the angle somehow? Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Can I? This is quite a good spot. Alright, this is about as good as I'm gonna get it. I am not a professional photographer. I'm saving that. Why am I so zoomed in?
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
It appears she does not understand photography.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's not the real you.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
I'm no photography expert. I don't know how Polaroids work.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again.
Perhaps you should spend more time outside.
So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh god, she's having an existential crisis over this.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
It's a bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand.
Do you?
I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Human beings will always be human?
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
Oh, we can tell.
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Yeah.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps...
Ooh, this angle.
Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Rather nice angle.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Why is it getting so noisy down there?
I completely forgot about this.
Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Alright, come on, Nihida. Let's go investigate. We got 2 gods now.
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you.
And panic.
Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time.
Not completely unreasonable?
But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Makes sense.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
A base out in the mountains as a meeting for this?
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe they haven't finished?
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him.
Got a person you can raid if you want. Not just yet.
I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening.
Alright.
With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
400 meters that way. Alright, close by to the Kamisato estate. I imagine you don't get out much, Nahida. I think I'm gonna finish up this quest and then call it a day. Is that it? Alright, the usual bunch it is.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to evade detection?
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
Danger, you say?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Alright. We got the Raiden Shogun. Hang on. What do we got? Engulfing lightning. Come on! 4-piece Braveheart. C3? Nice. While using in the Muso Ishin, 60% of Jesus. Step aside.
There is no escape!
Finally, I...
Just pinned him in the corner.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryo Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. Shine down!
Bitch.
To the ferry.
Illusion shattered!
Finally,
I can barely make out her movements. Alright, let's go.
Torn to oblivion!
my blade. Say no more. To the ferry.
Where are you?
Shine down!
Finally, no. Let's get down to
I don't think I got hit by that.
There is no escape!
To the ferry.
Just stagger lock him.
It's my lucky day.
Illusion shattered!
There's more.
Now you shall perish!
Who's next? Who's next?
Shine down!
My blade. To the ferry.
There is no escape!
The fairy! It's my lucky day!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Fairy! Let's get down to business. The fairy!
I'm just spamming attack.
Shine down!
The fairy!
Which way did I come in from?
It's my lucky day!
Illusion shattered!
Finally,
Can I grab all the loot from this room? Wait, is that a chest? Ooh, nice. Found some talent books. Oh, these two, huh? Alright, fire guy it is.
Let me try my...
Now you shall perish!
Cheap tricks. This will do.
Busted.
That won't work.
Shine down!
Over.
There is no escape!
Yes. I'm ready.
Illusion shattered!
Fall before me.
You really think you can get the drop on me like that?
Down.
You win this battle.
Oh, I forgot to look for chests while I was here. Ah, there's one. Alright, we gotta beat up anyone else?
Look! It's Kujo Kawaki! But who's he with?
Step aside.
Stay back. I will deal with this.
Step aside, bitches. That walk.
Almighty Shogun!
Who else would it be?
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
I think she decides that, not you.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
You really gonna say this right to her face?
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree. including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
Just negotiating? Yeah, just like the Shogun said, why do it all the way out here, heavily guarded by less than reputable characters? With him the only person from the other party being represented.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Ooh, her luck.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. He's feeling a bit inadequate there.
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
These guys are like, I'm late for a haircut.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
Oh, I just noticed she has this little like tattoo marking on her, on the like back of her, no, base of her neck.
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Alright, keep my cursor out of the shot. Oh, god damn it.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death.
Hopefully...
Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Alright, come on, man. You can do this. Don't give up. Even if you can't win. Man, he's getting the shit beat out of him. But he ain't giving up. He ain't giving up.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
And they know if something happens to him, she's coming for their head.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the Almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment,
this guy is about to shit his pants.
you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Alright. Any more loot? Just a quick look. No? Alright, let's GTFO. Oh, there she is.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
He was lucky.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but...
But?
He has shown me how some things remain the same, even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Okay, also, the chat box is kind of covering it, but this area of the hill is grassless. It's just plain.
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead.
Will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we'll bring you some souvenirs.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yaimiko.
Alright, back up to the shrine. Wait. She's not still lingering, is she? No, she left. We're back.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
We tell Miko about what happened.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't.
Is that a wink? I think I saw a wink.
So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take?
Seemingly.
That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
The human heart.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her.
Oh.
But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Oh. About dango milk.
I have no doubt that she immensely enjoyed that drink. I'm sure she was as happy as can be. What she really wanted to say was this. How soon do you think you could open a branch in the plain of Euthymia? Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
About the Raiden Shogun.
The puppet, yes. I've also heard that changing a puppet's operating rules is extremely difficult.
I guess A needs to do some troubleshooting with her programming.
It's most likely the first time in history anyone has faced this issue. You can imagine how hard it must be, given that it has successfully flummoxed the wise and powerful A. This is one problem that even the Muso no Hitotachi will not be able to solve.
Yeah, no slashing your way out of this.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
About light novels.
Don't you think it's a fun idea? Someone being reborn as the Raiden Shogun? That's all that light novels are supposed to be. A bit of fun. For her, though... yes, probably a little too avant-garde.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Ooh, maybe I should commission a sequel. Reborn as Guji Ai. What do you think? Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
That's all the options. Nothing else to say. You will be mine. Your banner comes out in a bit less than 5 days. Ah, look at those legs. So pretty.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Dodoko's right there, Klee. Alright, I got 20 pulls worth and there. Let's see. Unfortunately, the Stardust Exchange doesn't refresh for another 17 days. I got about 5 worth of pulls here, 6 if I manage to get more. And then I also have some more pulls stored up in Genesis crystals. Okay, one more. 22.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
I'll have to take you up on that offer someday, Klee. Alrighty. Alright, Michael, you still there? Alright, give me that name, if they're still on. The streamer is Aloe Vera Gaming. Alright, to be honest, that sounds vaguely familiar. They're still on? Alright, good, good. Alrighty, now then. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. Callie, very nice. Okay. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD, and thank you as always to the lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Alright, let's go raid this person. Aloe Vera Gaming. Alright, hang on. Let me open up their stream. Okay, I'm gonna wait through this ad first. Alright. Start raid. Alrighty. Like I said, thank you everyone for being here. Remember to take care of yourselves, hydrate, eat, rest, relax, all that good stuff, and peace!